Hello and welcome to Level Down Girls. I'm Val and Lexi is going to come by shortly. But in the meantime, the game's not ready just yet, but it is going to be ready shortly. So yeah, we got a second, I don't think Twitch cares about somebody using hacking a console. I don't think they care. I don't think they care about so I have no idea where to get it, what to do with it, or how to do it. That's what Lexi's doing currently. But so our plan is to we bought a second Switch, which we thought was hackable, but it wasn't because it was too new. So instead, we transferred everything across from our old Switch to the new Switch. All of our saves and stuff, user data, saves and all that jazz. So that's good. We transferred all that. We then, what else? Yeah, so transfer that, and now Lexi is currently in the midst of hacking, putting the hack on our old Switch. So Lexi's doing. So yeah, she's doing that. The reason we're hacking it, so why not just play? Why not just play? Let's go Pikachu and stuff. And it's well, so if you go over to this, which I hope it works, it does work. Wonderful. If you go over to this, it'll show us this is the rules. By Dactacular, this I've now removed. Right now, remove Classlocke challenge for that's okay. So this is by Tom Dyke, aka Dactacular. So I learned this from a streamer that I watched called by the name of I've watched for a streamer Bengineering, Ben Alma, Bengineering. So I saw him play Classlocke in Soul Heart Gold or Soul Silver. I don't remember which one, but it's the Gold and Silver remasters, remakes, what do you want to call them. So he's playing that. He's playing Classlocke, and I was like, okay, that's cool, because Classlocke it's basically Nuzlocke, but with added D&D stuff, specifically D&D 5th edition. So it's Nuzlocke, so there's the whole you can only allow catch the first Pokemon you see in every place. And this is a dupe, or this is something you've already encountered, or a shiny. New rules recommendations. So role playing is encouraged, which this is my first stream of it. I want to get I've never done Nuzlocke before. I've definitely never done Classlocke before, so I'm going to ease up on all the things. I am going to be doing. I'm not going to be role playing entirely. So yeah, but I am using randomizer, which is why we need to hack the Switch. So we could dump the Let's Go Eevee ROM. No idea how that works. Dump it, put the randomizer on it, which again, don't know how that works, and get all that working. So that's why we need to hack our that's also why yeah, that's why we have to get a hacked Switch. Not the easiest, but finally working. Death saves. So Nuzlocke normally is the general idea of a Nuzlocke run is that if Pokemon faints, it dies, must be released to the wild. So if it dies, you must release it or whatever, or put it into a box that you're never going to touch or something. Right? We will eventually have on our interface. On our interface, we'll eventually have a list of Pokemon in the party, Pokemon that we have available, and Pokemon that have died. Because I don't want to keep all of them I want to keep all of them in my box or Pokemon box. I don't know what it's called in Let's Go, but the box you travel around with. I want to keep them all in there, even if they've died. Just don't use them. So that'll be there. So instead of Pokemon faints, it dies, death saves. So this rule strays a bit from a true Nuzlocke, but it's a dramatic and fun homage to D&D. When a Pokemon faints, instead of it instantly dying, you roll death saves like you would for a D&D character. Roll a d20 or vertically random number generator, which I've got, until you get either 3 failures or 3 successes. If you got 3 successes, your Pokemon is stabilized and can be revived to the Pokemon Center. If you have 3 failures, it is dead and must be released. So, successes and failures. 1, critical failure, Pokemon is dead. Doesn't matter what. Doesn't matter what you've rolled so far, it's just dead. 2 to 9, failure. Mark 1 failure. See your 3rd failure, Pokemon is dead. 10 to 19, success. Mark 1 success. If your 3rd success roll, Pokemon is stabilized and can be revived to the Pokemon Center. Roll 20 critical success. Mark all your remaining successes, Pokemon is stabilized and can be revived to the Pokemon Center. So 20 is great, 1 is bad, and 20 is great, 1 is fuck. And 2 to 9 is bad, 10 to 19 is good. And then the last big part about the Classlocke. So death saves are one part of it. But the big part, which is also why using randomizer is good, is classes. There are 12 classes based on classes in D&D 5th edition Player's Handbook, which are arranged into 5 groups. So here are the rules about classes. Every time you catch a new Pokemon, you must instantly assign it a class. So how I've seen it happen, and how I'm going to do it, is once you catch a Pokemon, I'll look, it's a lot easier for me than, say, playing on any other Pokemon game. We have to go to a Pokemon Center to check your Pokemon. When I catch a Pokemon, I'm going to look at its stats, and skills, and assign it a class. You may not have 2 Pokemon of the same class in your party. If you catch a Pokemon and assign the same class as Pokemon in your party, you must send it to a box as soon as possible. So, if for some reason I have 5 Pokemon, and I already have a fighter, and I get another Pokemon, it's like, this is a great fighter! Oh, whoops. One of them is going to be sent to the box. It's just how it is. You may have maximum 2 Pokemon from the same group in your party. So, I'll go through the groups shortly. Certain Pokemon may have team limits. Note this doesn't apply to HMs, neither for traversing the game world. If using an HM move in battle, you must follow the class restrictions. So optional rule. If needed, you may reclass a Pokemon boosting the Pokemon Professor a limit of 1 reclass per completed gym. No idea what that means. That's probably in Heart Gold, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or X and Y, or Sun and Moon. Not to my knowledge. Or maybe that just means I have to go back to Oak and talk to him about it. Who knows? You need the game?
I will, but it's just backing up some important stuff first.
Okay.
So you can restore it if you need to.
Okay. I'm just talking about the Classlocke,
That's
the
cool.
rules and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for you to go through all of the stuff before you start. And then it might make sense for you to split that into a separate video and put it on YouTube.
Oh, maybe.
You want people to it if they want to hear you talk about it in detail.
Evolution variant. So, if Pokemon evolves against a new type, Pokemon evolves against a new type.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you going to bring it out here when you're doing everything? So you can vamp as well.
Well, when I can, but I need 2 computers. I need one to tell me the instructions. Just for the time being.
Okay.
With all of the tabs open with all the information I've got.
That's fair.
Mwah. Good luck! I don't know what you need luck with, but good luck! Have you eaten anything since breakfast?
I had a couple, not really, but I'm fine.
Maybe I'll come in and vamp in the middle of your stream and force you to take a break. And put some food in your stomach.
I've had some biscuits. So, now, classes. Let's look at the classes. So, here are the groups. Tank, Healed, Mage, Sneak, Utility. Stuff on the top. Group. Tank. Class, Barbarian. Tank. Barbarian's a tank. Type limitations, none. Some of them have limitations of type. Either what can or can't be a Barbarian. It's going to be class. This is none. You can use TMs. You cannot use TMs. So if I have any TMs, I can't use them with a Barbarian.
15%.
Is this backing up?
Yeah. Good job I got the 60 gig.
64 gig.
Yeah. Because it's 32 gigs worth of back.
Wow. Good thing we need the 32 gig.
Yeah.
Have
you turned off the interface yet?
Not yet, because I haven't set up my Pokemon properly in the interface.
Oh, it's just all the random ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you use items while this Pokemon is battling? No.
Mon?
Additional rules. So, most classes have additional rules. I think all of them do.
The traditional abbreviation of Pokemon is PKMN. But Mon works too, I guess.
PKMN in that special font.
Oh yeah, PKMN.
Yeah.
I don't know why it does that. I like it.
I think they need to try and fit 4 letters in that little space. In like the Game Boy. For red and blue. Anyway, so additional rules. Barbarians can only use physical moves and status moves that buff itself, not debuff their Pokemon. So I can use all the physical, like bite, scratch.
Any move that involves your Pokemon, like physically
interacting
with the
other. Well,
other
there's different types. Physical moves are a type of move.
Is it?
Yeah. There are 3 types of moves: physical, special, and
oh, right, because physical moves have no effect on ghosts.
No, that's only fighting and normal, no effect on ghost.
Physical have...
Physical uses your attack. Special uses special attack.
So like pound or 22%.
Yeah. Status move. So I can't use Leer. I can't use Leer or Growl. But I can use
oh no, that's going to
up.
change your playstyle drastically.
But I can use buff out. I think it's called a buff up.
If you
Bulk up. That's it. Stuff like that.
if you die to your opponent at the very start, do you just scoop?
I have no idea.
Because it's depending on your starter. It's easy to do. I mean, not so much on this one, but if you choose Bulbasaur in your in red, you could easily scrub out. Runners scrub out on that first battle all the time.
How come? Is Bulbasaur just bad early game?
Bulbasaur is, I mean, yes, I guess.
Interesting. 'Cause Bulbasaur is the best one for the first 2 gyms.
I mean, yeah, but that's not because that's just because the types happens to be convenient. Hold on, this said more percent before. Oh no, 28. The 8 just looks like a 0.
So Barbarians. Once a Barbarian uses a move when opposing Pokemon is in play, it is not allowed to switch out battle into the opposing Pokemon feints, or is switched out battle by the being default switch. So normally, like a Nuzlocke, I'm not sure if it's like a Nuzlocke or if it's just Classlocke, but I don't know where the rule is, but it was somewhere. I can't do the switch in between Pokemon.
Sweetie?
What?
Did you change it, Ash?
Fuck. Can you change it?
Sure.
The booth. I thought I changed it this morning, but no.
Whoops. Now the go live notifications scan if you're on.
Mm-hmm.
Wildcard still, or we're calling it Classlocke?
Just call it Classlocke.
Go.
2 E's.
EV with randomizer.
Mm-hmm.
How about wait, change that. Copy that last word. No. Other box. Go live notification. Yes. Good. Next category. Pokemon. Let's go. They're not separate.
Is it like randomizer?
Yeah. Hold on. Quick search text. Roleplay. One, two, three, four, five. Or does it include the tags that pops automatically? So free tags. What else can we tag it? Click. Challenge run? Challenge run.
Okay, that's enough.
I can't believe we messed that up. Alright, you can go back to your thing now. And by we. 40%! Almost there!
I didn't really think about it because I was too busy.
Yeah, there's
stressing.
a lot going on. It's fine. These things happen. I'm just tempted to type a post-it note to the top of the screen that says, "Did you change dash?" Actually. Is the crate all set up? Ready for a game?
Yeah.
Don't need that anymore.
So what I was saying is that you can't.
It's at the very top.
It does?
Yeah.
They can't switch out thing?
Is that an alarm? No, I'm hearing it in my mind.
Maybe it's part of Nuzlocke. Anyway, I don't know all of Nuzlocke rules, but I know what I've been watching, and I'm playing based on that. Am I looking all the way down? For sunglasses to work, you need to shift mode, not set mode. choose game like in set mode unless you're using class ability. Switch out of at a battle.
Yeah.
Champion counters a single gem when champion serving as gem leader for purposes of class abilities. The everyone beginning rules to first phrase. First story of the fight.
You should read things out loud to chat.
Sorry.
You're
Percent of the class. So
not a Peanuts character.
That later. So barbarians. So you can't switch. You can't switch between when a new Pokemon comes in. You don't get a free switch, but you can switch during a turn, as your turn. Except for barbarians, if they've already made an action, already used the move. So it means they're stuck fighting. It can be bad. But they have Relentless Rage. Upon death, but before death saves, you can make a DC 10 saving throw. So just roll D20 and get 10 or above and succeed. If you succeed, you don't need to roll death saves. I consider to have survived. Each time you use this feature, after the first, DC increases by 5.
You know what could have been nice? Like physical, like another camera that like aims at the table and a dice to roll. No, actually, it would just be really cool to just like encounter, like add. I hate it when people use
Let's show dice rolls. You also didn't give me it, by the way.
What? Oh, well, we got some time. It's literally just a file you open on your browser. It's not a big deal. Let me grab that for you, seeing as all I'm doing is waiting.
So when you defeat a gym, DC is set 10. So Relentless Rage means even though they have to always, like if they start attacking always if they're attacked, they die a lot harder. It's a lot harder for them to die. Yeah, I should have done the dash, but today's been a long day. It's just been a long day, and anxiety of like not getting everything working in time, or working at all, and a lot of bleh. Anyway, so that's Barbarian. Paladin is a tank. No type limitations. Can't use TMs. Can use items? Yes, only only on self, once per battle. Can have one special move and one status move. Aura Protection. While Paladin is in your party, they create an Aura Protection, allowing all Pokemon rolling death saves can roll a 19 as critical success. So usually only 20 is critical success up here. But now 19 counts as critical success for a Paladin. So that's cool. Now here's the healers.
I thought about adding like a dice roll sound when you roll a dice. Still might, but not for tea.
Cool.
You can lose the keyboard for a minute while you transfer files. Wait, I should attach more ports to the front of your computer.
Okay, so back to booth. Let's transfer files.
Yeah, sure. 60%.
Okay, where am I putting him? This thing isn't connected yet. Why isn't it connected?
Oh, it's a bit finicky, that one. But I'll put it back in. Should mount as G and have a little disk icon. Huh. Let's try that again.
So the USB Lexi used is...
There you go. G.
Sure it's G?
Yeah.
It's not in G.
It's not learning overdrives. It's called UUI. Oh, D. It was G on my computer. It's called Roller.
Where'd I put it?
Wherever you want. It doesn't matter. It's yeah. Go to double click it, roll the HTML. Got Chrome, yes, okay. And now just bookmark that. Or whatever. Very bare bones. But
So now we have this. Roller.
That's not the right purple. Wait, yes it is? Why does it look like that?
How do you reset these? Just to refresh the page?
Yeah. I didn't think about that.
I don't know why it's the wrong...
I do. Oh, that's not the right one. You're supposed to lock this. Filters. Color correction. Because we often play bright games. Still not the right purple though. It's better, isn't it? Maybe? I don't know why it's doing that.
So I have to refresh it to reset it?
Yeah.
Cool. This is a dice roller. I don't know why it uses... Why is it using a spin down?
It's not.
2019?
It's 2019, it's just next to each other on this day.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are on like this. 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, you're right.
It's a weird spin down.
Yeah, the code's really elegant. I didn't write it. I didn't make this dice. It's like weird CSS transformations. It's incredibly. What's up?
You also made a failure.
You might have double clicked.
Let's try that again.
I also can adjust that time, but I chose not to. Also, initially, it showed the number before the dice had stopped rolling. I'm like, where's the suspense? Because I coded it wrong, so I just made it wait. Like, delay!
Anyway, back to the classes. So, we now have a bard, is a healer. Doesn't know what type they are.
Are these 5e classes?
These are 5e classes, yeah.
How do you feel about that?
That's fine. 5e and Pathfinder Core have the same classes.
Yeah, but...
Except for a Warlock.
But wouldn't you like to play a Barbarian? A Skull or whatever?
No one's going into deep Pathfinder knowledge for Pokemon.
You don't know. Pokemon. Pokefinder.
Do you want to make it?
Is there coding? I'll do the coding side. I had dreams about programming this last night. Which I guess is what I get for coding right before I go to bed.
How's the backup going?
81%.
So, we have a bard.
So looks like the first hour is going to be vamp, and that's fine.
Yeah. Bard can use TMs? Yes, it can use TMs. Which is great, because I'm probably going to randomize a lot of stuff, and probably randomize drops as well. Because it just seems fun.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Alright, I'm going to go make sure all the files are all set up and ready.
So, bards can use one item per battle on any Pokemon. So that's great. So, can only have one damaging spell. One damaging move. May have a second damaging move. One direct damaging move. May have a second direct damaging move if it relates to music, singing, or any other bardic talent. So if I find like Payday maybe, or something like that, I could probably use it. But Jack of all trades. You can only use XP share items. Share all items for bardic class Pokemon here. So I can't Let's Go Pokemon. I can't turn off the experience share. It's just always on. Can't turn it off. So that part's ignored. That part is ignored. Because in Let's Go Pokemon, you cannot turn it off. Just to my knowledge. Clerics. I have no type restriction, can't use TMs, can use items. So, Bards have to be battling to use the item. So it has to be when the model is battling. So Bards gives one any Pokemon in the party. Cloak can keep using potions and PP ups and whatever on any Pokemon in your party. As many times as they want. But then you'll learn one damaging spell, one damaging move. It can have a second damaging move. It also inflicts a status effect. So either poison attacks that can inflict status effects, or lightning attack that can inflict like ones that can inflict like paralysis or poison or whatever can be used. All the moves must be status category. Charm Divinity. Once per gem, when a character rolls its first or second, not third failure on a death save, change that failure to a success. Choose this, and your clerk later faints. To begin its death rolls with a single failure. These failures reset after you receive a new gym badge. These features cannot change critical failure into success. So, healers are handy. Healing is handy. Next we got the mages. So, we have Sorcerer. Must be Dragon or Fire. Can use TMs. Dragon and Tronic Ancestry color only. Yes, only cure self status effects. So can use items, but only cure self status effects. Like Antidote, Burn, Heal, all that stuff. No physical moves unless they are Dragon, Fire type, or Draconic Ancestry color type. Dragon Ancestor. You may learn TMs of a move type that correspond to a Dragon Ancestor associated with the color of your Pokemon. Your Pokemon must be able to learn the TM in game 2. So there's Dark, Electric, Fire or Poison, Fire. So there's Black, Dark, Blue, Electric, Brown, Fire or Poison, Gold, Yellow, Fire, Green, Poison, Red, Fire, Silver, Grey, Ice, White, Ice, and Normal. So we'll see how that goes. Warlock must include Dark, Psychic, Fairy, Ghost, or Bug. Can't use TMs, can't use items, no physical moves. Pact Boon, pick a Pact Boon. Pact of the Blade. You may use up to 2 physical moves, so it means you can use physical moves. Pact of the Tome. You may use all TMs and HMs that the game allows you to. You still cannot use physical moves in battle. So, if I've got some cool, like I'm thinking Warlock, because I've got Dark, like, I don't think there's a Dark or Fairy in Let's Go. Well, the Fairy might be Fairy. But besides that, I don't think there's any Dark. There's Psychic, Ghost, and Bug, but I don't think there's Dark or Fairy. So, this is just Gen 1 plus a low-end versions of Gen 1. Now, Wizard. Can use TMs, can't use items, no physical moves. All damage dealing moves must be of different types. Wish. Once per game, if you have one or more fainted Pokemon in your party, the wizard can attempt to cast Wish. Roll d20. On a roll of 14 or above, all fainted Pokemon are considered alive and can be revived at the Pokemon Center. On a 13 or below, these Pokemon stay dead, and your wizard also dies, and you must throw away all items being held by your Pokemon, even if those are still alive. Even those that are still alive. The wizard cannot use this feature if they are fainted. So, it would probably be cheesy to pull all items away. But, I'm not going to do that. But the wizard, if there's a bunch of dead Pokemon, it's worth the risk. Honestly, it's worth the risk. Now got Sneak. Rogue is a sneak, must include Dark, Ghost, Flying, Poison, or Fairy. So, Ghost, Flying, or Poison for us. Can use TMs, can't use items, can run away from battles. May only use Stab or normal type moves. Okay, Dodge gets advantage on all death saves. Critical failures only count as a regular failure to the rogue. So, rolling a 1 doesn't auto kill the rogue, which is good. So, does advantage on all death saves mean it gets rolled twice and count the best? Because that's gonna be... That's gonna be hard to do with Lexi's roller. Huh. Think about that. So, Ranger can't include Steel, Psychic, Ghost, Electrical, Fire. Okay? Can't use items, can't use things. Can run from battles. Cannot use moves from the excluded type list. Steel, Psychic, Ghost, Electrical, Fire. Variable terrain. Choose one of the following terrains. Snow, ice, icy caves, plus hail. Caves, rocks, deserts, plus sandstorm. Water, surfing, fishing, plus raining. Forest, grassland. If the terrain matches the ranger's favorite terrain, you may use shift mode to switch the Pokemon into battle. You cannot use shift to take it out of battle. Okay. Interesting. That's interesting. So, that's the snakes. Now the druids. So there's the druids. So can only include grass, bug, ground, ice, rock, water, or poison. So it can't be normal. But could be like ground rock or grass bug or bug poison or water. Yeah, so that's fine. Can't use TMs, can't use items. At least 3 of the druid's 4 moves must align with the druid's terrain type or be normal type. So, I'm guessing druids get a terrain type like Ranger. I'm assuming it's like the Ranger. So, Nature's Sanctuary. Once per game, when you first enter a new route, but before you encounter any wild Pokemon, you may declare that route as Druid Sanctuary. Declaring a route as Sanctuary allows you to bend the typical catching rules. You do not need to capture the first Pokemon you encounter, instead you're allowed unlimited attempts to catch any Pokemon in the Sanctuary route. You're still allowed to catch 1 Pokemon per route. Additionally, any Pokemon caught in the Sanctuary shares a bond with the Druid, and the 2 Pokemon help each other to keep each other alive. If one of them faint while the other is in your party, you can roll any potential fatal death saves with advantage. In other words, if you have 2 failures, you can start rolling with advantage. This ability does not protect Pokemon from critical failures. So advantage means you roll 2 dice and pick the best. Pretty much, that's what advantage means. So, I'm going with druids. Have a terrain type similar to Ranger's favorite terrain. I have no idea what druid terrain type means, but we'll figure it out. So, fighter. Must include fighting. Yes, and stab moves only. So you can use TMs, but it has to be stab moves only. No special moves. Battle Master. Can you shift mode to switch this Pokemon into or out of battle after an opposing Pokemon faints? So that's handy. To like escape or to shift in. That's handy. Monk. None. Doesn't require anything. Can use TMs. No. So Monk, all stab moves, so same type attribute bonus. So the same type as the Pokemon must be physical or status moves, and all non-stab moves must be special or status moves. So when I was thinking about doing Let's Go EV Classlocke before randomizer, I was thinking of making the EV you start with, because it's just like a monk, because doesn't really make so much sense initially, because you get stuff like Swift, Double Kick, all that stuff. But later on, when you hit Cerulean, the second town, you get access to a move trainer, like some circus person, some guy who teaches EV moves, and they're pretty bonkers, and they're all special. There's they're all special. There's a fire, in the ones I've seen, you get like fire, water, lightning to start with, and then the next time you see him, he adds dark, and I think you see him a few times, he adds more stuff. But yeah, they're all special. They're all really good. And yeah, so I was going to make the Eevee a monk for that. Anyway, monks have Ki. Monks can harness the special energy of Ki, represented through Ki points. Every monk has a pool of Ki points equal to the number of gym badges you hold +1. Ki points can be spent in battle and fully replenish when you finish a gym. Ki points can be spent in battle when your monk is the active Pokemon for the following effects. Spend 1 point. You may attempt to run away from battle. If you cannot escape the battle, you still lose the Ki point. Spend 2. You may use a single item to heal your monk and will cure a status condition on it during this turn. 1 2 points. You may switch the monk into an out battle after an opposing Pokemon faints based on the shift feature, exactly like Fight Fighter's Battle Master. So, that's the classes. Notes: for certain class abilities to work, the game must be in shift mode, not set mode. You should treat the game as you're in set mode unless you're using the class ability that lets you switch in and out of battle. The Elite Four and the Pokemon Champion count as a single gem, with the champion determined as the gym leader for the purpose of class abilities. If there ever is ambiguity in the rules, do whatever feels right for the story of the party. Now, the updates: range ability is now a modified version of the former Druid ability, favorite terrain. Adding a completely new ability to the Druid class in 8th century. Slightly changed move limitations for the monk. Type is not be physical status with the physical. New monk ability key points. Rename the bot feature. Okay. Cafe handle put gym abilities. Leads 4. I don't know. Rules. Cafe lane writing toxic masculinity rule. I didn't know about Shining Claws, updated thing. Okay. So, that's the Classlocke. All the Classlocke rules. So, unfortunately, Lexi's not finished updating. Well, Lexi's not finished with getting the game working. So, what do we do now? I guess it's time for more vamping, because there's not much else to do. So, I knew coming into today, like I knew last night, that today would be busy. A very busy day. To the point where I wasn't sure if everything was going to be able to get done today. And not everything's done to the time I would want it done. Like, I would have wanted the game to be ready at 8 or just before 8. It wasn't, unfortunately, so that's saddening, but like it will be ready soon, hopefully. I'm going to play a little bit of it today. It'll definitely be ready, and everything will be much smoother for next week. Which today was more getting my head around Nuzlocke was going to be today. And hope I've still got minimum hour and a half to mess around with it. You have to got an hour and a half to mess around with the Classlocke, because I just want to get it done. I just want to jump into it because it sounds like a lot of fun. Like, I've watched it, and there's been parts where, as I've been watching, there are some really times when, because randomization, you just face a really powerful Pokemon that you can do nothing about, and you're just like, okay, everyone faints, okay, or like half body faints. It's like, okay, but I'm not sure if we're gonna randomize literally everything, but I'll think about it. I'll see what randomized options we have. But yeah, so today was get new Switch. In the morning, it was like in the morning. Well, in the morning, get Lexi's Magic the Gathering Commander deck ready to just add cards that we're going to get at the shop today together. So, finding a bunch of cards Lexi wanted. Finding a bunch of cards Lexi wanted. Finding a bunch of cards that Lexi wanted, just leaving them up, getting the lands, leaving them up, all that jazz. So getting putting the proxies. It turned out terrible, but that's because we ran out of black ink. Because I printed a lot of stuff and ran out of black ink. So there's that. Unfortunateness. Ran out of black ink. What else? Ended up, so did all that. Did the proxies for my deck as well. So I need a few proxies. My proxies as well. Then we set off at about 11:20. Sorry, 11:40. Give or take, 11:30, 11:40. Train took a while to get to. Well, we got the train station, took a while. So we got to the shop. We got to Sunshine at like 12:30. Went to the cash converters, which is the pawn shop, the big pawn shop chain in Australia. It's cash converters. Went there, picked up a Switch. It just came in like one of these sort of cases. Switch, 2 controllers, nothing else. No dock, no charger, nothing. Just the Switch, controllers, and the things you connect to the controller to make it easy to be playable like this. That's all we got. For a lot cheaper than a new one. But yeah, that's what we got. So we got that. Got Lexi had go down a bit, which was good. And then we went to GB Hi-Fi, which is a music and audio and cameras and video games and movies and computers and all a bunch of tech stuff. Pretty much, it's the tech shop, pretty much. And in some bigger ones, there's like home appliances, like vacuums and slow cookers and blenders and all that stuff as well. The local one doesn't have that stuff because it's a small one, but other local one, because we're in the middle of two malls, has it. So that's good. Anyway, we went there, picked up an SD card, micro SD card, because we needed one for the Switch. Picked one up, which is good. Then we made our way then we got some lunch, which is good. After I got my food, we got Subway. we had 12-inch and we had 6-inch there, and we got 6-inch for later. Like I said, hers. I've got mine teed after the stream, so that's my dinner sort of thing. Well, a snack as well, but that's my main dinner. Then we went to the game shop, and we waited there for a while. Like, one of the other pods, so there's technically 8 of us in the Magic the Gathering Commander League, but except for the first week or two, there's only really been 7 of us. Yeah, there's only really been 7. The 8th player hasn't been able to make it, or decided to stop making it. I don't know which one, but don't see him. So there's 7 of us, and usually it's tables of 4. And usually it's like 1 table of 4 players and 1 table of 3 players plus one of the store owners plays with us. Which is fine. But this week, this weekend, it's 1 table of 3 players who are all playing, or in the league. Me and Lexi playing with the store owner. Because we're in like playing the store owner. That is our table of 3. And tomorrow 2 other players, because one of the players can make it today. Because he's working. Because today is the official federal voting day. Because we had a vote. Like we did ours yesterday. Because you can do there's like early voting. But we did ours yesterday, and one of the guys in the league actually works for the electoral division company branch. What do you want to call it? The electoral people. He works for them, so he was then unable to come in today. So him and another player will be playing tomorrow with again the store owner. I think at the 3rd. So we played. Lexi killed me early. Well, early compared to when the game finished, but not that early, but early compared to when the game finished. Because I was doing some shenanigans. Like, I was doing a lot of shenanigans. So, yeah, she killed me. So she killed me, and then after another half an hour, I can't remember how long it was. She slowly killed Mark, the store owner, one of the 2 store owners, was playing with us. Yeah, so she got 4 points for winning, because how this game goes, like 1 point for 4th, 2 points for 3rd, 3 points for 4th, 1 point for 4th, 2 points for 3rd, 3 points for 2nd, 4 points for 1st. And there's bonus points. There's a bonus point if you do the first one to do any damage, you get a point. If you've cast a commander 4 times, Magic the Commander is you play with the commander along your deck, and you can cast them from the command zone. If you cast them from the command zone 4 times, you get a point. Lexi didn't get up to do that, neither did I. If you save someone, so if someone's about to die and you do something that saves them, you get a bonus point. And you can lose a point for not playing commander if you're able to play commander. So if commander costs 9 and you only ever go up to 8 mana, you don't lose a point. But if commander costs 9 and you go up to 10, you go up to 9 plus mana, and you didn't play commander, you lose a point. So I played my commander pretty early on when I was able to, so I didn't lose that point. So I played my commander. Then you can lose a point for taking a long time searching your deck. So if you're using a search spell and you take a long time, you lose a point, which is fair. People don't want to wait forever while you're searching through your deck. And you can lose a point for taking multiple turns, because people don't like one player getting like 20 turns in a row. So you lose a point per extra turn after the 2nd extra turn or 3rd extra turn. Like, you can have 2 or 3 turns in a row before you start losing points. I can't remember if it's 2 or 3. You start losing points. And you also lose 1 point per extra player you kill. So you lose points of extra players you kill. So if you kill 2 players 1 turn, you lose 1 point. If you kill all 3 other players in 1 turn, you lose 3 points. Because you lose 1 point for the first player, 2 points for the second player. And then you add up. So it's 2 points. honestly, I prefer everyone dying at once in Commander. It makes the games not just go faster, but it means if you want to play a second game, you can all play the second game at the same time. You don't have to wait, like one person doesn't have to wait half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour, maybe 2 hours for the game to actually finish after they died. They can be like, okay, game's over, everyone can play again. It's like, sweet, we all play again. I prefer that. Don't know why the rule's there, maybe because people were like comboing out with I win cards and people didn't like that. I mean, why? Which is fair. There are some cheesy I win cards that can be very easily gotten. So, maybe this way. But yeah, I like Commander. I like Commander. I just don't like how many people play it. Especially in the League, which is like playing to win. I don't like how that's played. I'm going to message Lexi to see how progression is going. Because I'm not going to yell, because it'll be bad for people's ears. But yeah, so she's still hacking away, and it might be that today's stream is just vamping. It's just a lot of vamping, and playing something else, and I end up doing the Pokemon thing on Sundays, which is fair. Sundays is fine. I wanted Saturdays, but I can do Sundays. Or I can wait till next Saturday to do it. But yeah, streaming's always this thing where it's like, what do I want to be doing? Like, what do I want to be streaming? How do I want to be streaming it? Like, what do I want from streaming? Like, my end goal is, yes, to be an affiliate. And yes, to eventually be a partner. That is my end dream goal. My current goal is just get some more regulars. Like, get regular viewers. And not just for, like, certain games I'm playing, but, like, will view me over different games. Like, regulars that'll watch me play Pokemon, play Mario, or Pokemon, or Satisfactory, or Yakuza when it comes back, or whatever, right? Regulars that don't have to be there every episode, every episode, or every like stream, because I stream every day, and I don't expect someone to watch every day. But like 2 or 3 times a week, regular, like maybe they're in America, and the best time for them to watch is the 12 a.m. stream, so they come to watch the Monday, Tuesday, Friday, right? Maybe that's good for them. Or they're in Australia and they watch the Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, right? Whatever's good for them. Whatever's good for them, I'm happy for them to watch. But I would just like to have more regulars. And we've got a bunch of, like, we got a good number of followers. Good number of followers. I'm not saying numbers, I'm not saying names, because it's good for me, but maybe it's really low for other people, so I'm like, it's just good for me. Right. It's still not much compared to like bigger streamers and partners and affiliates and stuff. But all we need is a few more regulars. Which I just want to get from just playing whatever I want to play. That's the dream. But knowing that I probably need to play specific games, I'm probably gonna stream like. So today was intending to be Classlocke, which hopefully happens soon. But if it's not happening for another half an hour, I'm just gonna throw on a game and start playing, because I just want to throw on a game and start playing. Because I can't vamp forever. Sorry, I can't vamp forever. Sorry, but I'm just gonna throw on a game and start playing soon. But yeah, so what do I want from the stream? I want just more regulars. That's the basis of it, and like, more people in chat at once is the next thing I want. Like, it's great having one person I'm chatting that's, like, very like, talkative, and I'm chatting with that one person. But if I have, like, 3 people in chat, all, like, focused on the same topic, that's way better. Or if I have, like, enough people in chat where they can chat with themselves and me, that'd be great. Right? That's the point where I want to get to. I want to get to the point where there's enough chatters in chat that they combine, chat amongst themselves, and me. Or, like, chat amongst themselves about what I'm doing, and when I look over, I can glance over and be like, okay, look about this thing. I'll chime in with that. Like, I know this is a gauge of, like, how successful you are, and it's, like, it's great for success. It's, like, great for, like, income-wise and success-wise and popularity-wise, but I never want to stream so well that I have an unreadable chat. It goes by too fast. Yeah, it just goes by too fast. Or I glance at it for, like 20 seconds at one point, go back to my thing, 5 minutes later, go back to it, and they're a completely different topic. Even, like, not even the same breadth of topic. I'm like, I can't keep up with chat. Even though that would mean you're very successful, because you have that many viewers, and that means you have that many followers, and that many subscribers, that many bits, all that crap. That part's great. But I just never want to get to the point where I have too many viewers. I never want to get to that point. If it happens, it'll be amazing, but I just never want to get there. Like, I know in some chats, you just can't chat. Like, I remember in Twitch Plays Pokemon, you needed to have an extension, a browser extension, that would remove all the user inputs. All the chat-based user inputs, so you could then chat. And you can only chat with people who then also have that browser extension to chat people in that chat. And it's like, I understand why the chat's, like, really fast and really intense, because they're putting inputs for the game. And the one that gets the high vote every 5 seconds, I think it was, 3 or 4 seconds, that's the action that happens. I was like, okay, so that's great, but it's like 3 or 4 seconds, maybe 5. I can't remember exactly. I watched it back in 2012, 2013, when it was a thing, when I first started out. But yeah, I just don't think that I want to get, and like, AGDQ is like really, like, my most favorite AGDQ chat is both really fast and really toxic. So it's like, I wouldn't want to go there anyway, but there's some, like, I bet people like Ninja, you just can't read that chat, because there's probably too many people trying to chat. And when it's like, when it's a bunch of people trying to put their one-liners into the action you just did, like, I'm not saying I demand a refined chat. I'm never saying that. But I don't want to have 10 people in chat, and they're all going, like, making one-liners to the thing I'm doing all the time. Right? Like, sure, every now and then, not a problem. Even often, not a problem. If I'm doing something that would, like, demean it. But if it's, like, all the time, and that's all the chat is, it's like, come on, give me something to work with. Like, I can't chat with you if you don't chat with me. It's just how chat works. I just can't chat with you if you don't chat with me. But yeah, so I can still plug this one in, a new one, load up a game, and just play at it. Which I might just do. If Lex doesn't come back in like 15 minutes, I might just do. But, yeah. So, streaming, our schedule, has gone a little, like, not haywire, but a lot of things have changed. Wednesday is now magic for the time being, is now Magic the Gathering. For the time being. Which, I like Magic the Gathering. I like playing it. I like drafting a lot. I don't mind Standard at the moment. I can't wait for stuff to rotate, so I don't have to like waste my in-game currency and stuff on old stuff. But it's a fun game. I enjoy it. I don't mind Arena. Like, there's a whole grind to play aspect that I'm like pseudo care about, but don't really want to do. But I might play some more Arena on my own time, just so I have more currency to play drafts on the stream. So I might play some more Arena on my own time for that. Which if that's my like downtime game, that's fine. If I play like maybe once every like 3 or 4 days, get my like dailies and stuff, and it's totally fine. So that's Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday is still Monday, Tuesday is still Monday, Tuesday is still Mario. It's not going away. Mario's still happening. It's not Mario Maker anymore because we're waiting for. We don't want to burn ourselves out on Mario Maker just before Mario Maker 2 comes out, because it's just silly. It's very silly. That's Mario Maker. And then so it's just Mario games, which is currently Super Mario 3D Land still to finish it, and then we're going to be playing Super Mario Galaxy 2 is one after that, which is going to be fun. 3D Land might take a couple episodes because there's still 8 Dark Worlds to finish. Because I think we just started the Dark Worlds, so there's 8 Dark Worlds, which is slightly harder. It's fun. Then Wednesday is Magic Gathering, like I said. Thursday, not sure if it's going to be Mario anymore, because Lexi's been talking about wanting to cut down on streaming. Because to her, she's streaming too much, and she's been exhausted, and she needs, like, days where she just does nothing and chills out and all that crap. And also, Thursdays is our going out day. Is our slotted in going out day. Like, next Thursday, Thursday coming up, we're going to be going to the zoo. Because Lexi wants to just chill down with animals and do some drawing. And I'm like, that's great. Go nuts. But Lexi, I don't think Lexi really is really up for doing the whole... I don't think Lexi's really up for doing the whole... stream... going out for the whole day and then streaming. I don't think Lexi's up for that. So... Thursdays is going to be I figure something out. Like, I haven't figured out what to play yet, but I figured something out. Maybe more Magic. Maybe Wednesday and Thursdays will be Magic. I don't know, but we'll see. Fridays, we're kind of playing Satisfactory, and Fridays is Lexi and me play game together. That's Thursdays. That's Fridays, sorry. Currently it's Satisfactory, and it'll be Satisfactory until we complete Satisfactory. Complete what is doable in Satisfactory. And that includes... complete what is doable, and then just go on a big exploration is gonna be the jam. It's gonna be do what's completable, then go on a big journey with our tractors, with our trucks, and just explore. Like, bring a shitload of coal and just explore the whole place whilst our stuff still gets built, and just build some, like, have a tractor that's doing its thing, and then build 2 more tractors and just drive with a bunch of coal and just drive around. That'll probably be the end stream of Satisfactory until Satisfactory gets more updates. We also drive around, but I'm not sure how long it's gonna. Like, we didn't really do any teching up last stream on Friday. We reassembled our stuff. We tore our factory down and rebuilt it in a much neater way, smoother and neater way. So everything's now smoother and neater, and so that's all good. And so we still need to finish our factory. So we still got to do steel production. But unfortunately, our tractor station wasn't working. So that's when we quit, because it's just making us frustrated. It's like, why isn't this working? There's no explanation why this isn't working. It was working before. But when we moved it, it's working, but now it's not working. So, like, the fuck is going on? So that's fun. Um, but then so um so that's that. Then um there's that. And on Saturday is I want Saturday to be Nuzlocke. Like, I want Saturday to be Nuzlocke day. Because, like, I don't get out of Magic as much as I would out of, like, a long, deep role-playing session. I don't get... Sometimes I get a bad Magic game, but it's like, I can chill on a Pokemon for that. And Pokemon's just, like, even though it's Nuzlocke, which is a bit harder, I can just chill down for Nuzlocke and be like, just chill down with it. But, yeah. So, Saturday's going to be Nuzlocke, which today should be Nuzlocke, but depends how long it's going to take. Might just throw something else on. Sunday, haven't decided what Sunday is yet. When Yakuza comes back, Sunday will be Yakuza. When Yakuza comes back, Sunday will be Yakuza. But for now, don't know what I'm playing Sundays. Not Yakuza, because I want to give it a few weeks break for Yakuza. But I'd figure something out for tomorrow. I don't play Nuzlocke 2 days in a row because I want people to be able to like experience the whole Nuzlocke. And I think 1 day a week for a stream a story-based stream, I think 1 day a week is good for a story-based stream. Mario can be multiple days a week because it's not a story-based stream. It's not story-based. Well, there is a small story in some of the games, but it's not story-based. It's about jumping in, just playing levels. Just doing your platforming, doing your running and jumping, and playing levels. So Mario can be multiple days. And Magic also can be multiple days because, again, it's no story-based. It's just playing Magic and figuring out shit. But, yeah. So, I don't know what I feel like playing next on Sundays before Yakuza. Like, I'm only going to have maybe 3 weeks, maybe 4 of a game. And I want to find something I can play for like 3 or 4 weeks. And not need to, like, and yeah, play for 3 or 4 weeks and not worry about it. Like if Kid Over Her Rule comes out, like, tomorrow will be amazing. But if it comes out soon, I can play that on the weekend. If Kid Over comes out when Shovel Knight Treasure Trove comes out, I'm gonna play that on Wednesday or Thursday, because I can always replace Magic with other games, right? Like, I can always replace Magic with new games that come out. That's what Magic's there for. Magic's there for is like, this is the bare minimum what I'm gonna do. Like, I can play Magic tomorrow. I may just play Magic tomorrow. Who knows? Like, that may just be what I do. Play Magic. Because, like, it's a nice fallback. It's fun. I'm not necessarily the best at it, and I can always do with more improvement. But I enjoy it. Even if it's just grinding standard with average decks, I still find it fun. Like, I find my brews interesting. Like, I got a reasonable deck. Is it spells, which I find interesting. I find it reasonable. It's not the best, but I think it's like against certain decks, it works really well. Like against mono red, it just beats it's really good against mono red, and so many and like not the best against other decks, but like if I just dodge those decks when I'm climbing, that should be fine. But I'm currently in gold 4 with a couple points in gold 4, so it might take a while to get up, but I like this deck. Especially with the 4 Planeswalkers I've got, which make a lot of difference. I think it's good. But, yeah, we'll see. So, that's the week. That's the week of streaming. I should really update the streamer info. So, like, it has what we're streaming in and stuff. And, like, it'd be nice if I could, like, put in, like, weeks in advance. But sometimes I just don't know what, like, Mario games, I don't know what we're up to. I don't know what's coming next. like I can edit them on the I can edit them up, but it's like I should probably add in a bunch of our stuff. Be like, okay, this is what we're playing, and if it changes my mind, I'll jump and edit it. That's what I should be doing. Like I've got the tweeting down. I got the tweeting down, nice, but yeah. So I got a feeling it's not happening this week, which is sad. It's sad it's not happening this week, this weekend, but like you're saying about 10-15 minutes, which if that's the case, then I might just hold on some more and beer it and just play it. I can understand this is a bunch of vamping and yeah, I understand this is a bunch of vamping and not much game, but yeah. So yeah, like she says, you're gonna be finished soon. I'm probably gonna, just for my sake and make it easier for me, go offline, come back online, like go offline, come back online, and be like, stop the stream. I should, yeah, I'll come back, I'll come offline, come back online. I'll play these as 2 separate videos. One of them as, like Classlocke rules and vamping. If people want to hear me vamp, they can, but if you just want to hear Classlocke rules, that's fine. I'll probably make a better Classlocke rules video. If people are into the Classlocke rules video, I'll probably make a better one, later. But yeah, I'm going to go offline, come back on BRB, so like, and then play the game. And hopefully, when I come back online, the live notification will change, and all will be good, and everything will be fine. You know, all be nice and dandy, or maybe people watching. Who knows? But I got about an hour and a half of stream left. Before hour and a half of stream left. Before, because I can't so next year, which is a while away, 7 months away. 7 months away is over 7 months away is next year. But because I still want to do the 365 stream. I still want to be able to put it behind myself that I've done 365 streams. Yeah, I've streamed for 365 days. There's only 365 streams because I didn't record all the videos of Sydney, and I'm not gonna. And I don't know if I'm gonna record. I'll try and have auto record happening. For Adelaide, I'll try and put auto record on. I'll try to have those videos like edit them together, have multiple videos and stuff. I'll try and have those videos recorded and stuff for Adelaide, but it won't be once a video per video because it's like an hour long, hour and a half, give or take. For Adelaide, it'll be like 5 episodes. 5 streams, like an hour long each, in the morning most likely. But I still count those as days I'm streaming. And my goal is to stream at least 1 hour every day for 360 for the whole year. I started streaming the 28th of December. That's when I started streaming. Like, streaming every day. 28th of December. And I intend to just finish streaming about the first weekend of January. Is my intent to finish streaming. Finish everyday streaming this first week of January. Which be a little bit over a year. But don't mind. Don't mind. And maybe eventually I'll start putting in the amount of days I've streamed. So as a personal goal, and to like show the people like I've been streaming this long, this many days in a row. So at the moment it's 4 times 30, 120, like 140 days, give or take. I've been streaming for 140, give or take, maybe 150. I'm shooting for. That's a lot of days. That's a lot of days. But it's fine. Like, it makes me proud that I've streamed that long. Not every day's been the best. Not every day is like is a winner. But every day I've streamed. Even if I've been like I've always been out the streaming. Even if I've been in, like Insomniac, or even if I've been Insomniac and need to like sit back, I've still been at the stream even though like she's done the streaming, the main streaming. I've had to push back some days, some days to like later, or push them back later to earlier, or whatever. But I've always streamed every day, and that's what's important to me. Is streaming every day. When I get to Adelaide in the next 30 days, somewhere in the next 30 days, I'll get to Adelaide to visit family. In that time, I will stream at least an hour, probably an hour and a half every day. Which will be about 5, like a Thursday to a Monday, so I'm thinking. And we'll stream every day. Probably the Thursday. Depends when the Thursday and Friday, Thursday and Monday like flights are, but that's only Thursday and Monday, of course. But yeah, so anyway, next year, I'm planning to stream maybe 3 or 4 times a day next year. 3 times a day, 3 or 4 times a week. And streaming a lot longer per days. So, I'm thinking maybe streaming 3 days a week and streaming for like 5 or 6 hours at a time. I have these days as my stream days. I can do bonus streams of like extra time, but having these stream days as my this day is a stream day, this is a stream day, this is a stream day. Be like, that's what the day's about. Day's about streaming and working on streaming stuff. Is those days. Be like 12 to 6 or 1 to 7. Maybe 1 to 7 means I can like eat, get stuff ready in the morning, do morning stuff, and then come stream. And hopefully my sleeping will be better by then. If it is, I can do maybe like 10 to 5 or 10 to 4. It gives me a lot more day left to do stuff. Which, if I'm only streaming 3 days a week, I shouldn't need more day stuff. Like, I should be able to plan my days with days in between to do those stuff. Like, maybe like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just streaming, and have Tuesday, Thursday, and the weekends to go out and do stuff. Because the weekends is when all the hobby stuff's on. Like, that's when hobby stuff's on the weekend. That's just how the hobby stuff works. It's just on the weekends. Just how it works. And Thursday being a go out day, that's what it's been for the past 3 or 4 months. Thursday's been a week go out day, but about 3 months I think. And it works. It's a nice day to go out. We don't have to worry about, like, we still stream in the evening, so we still have to come home early, but it means you can go out for the whole day. Like, leave at 11 or 12, come back at like 5 or 6, and stream. And yeah, so I think streaming in the weekend is fine. Hopefully with like next year we'll be moving and find a better place and find a place that's more suited for streaming. So we're gonna have like the whole streaming set up in one room. Have a streaming computer, all streaming set up in one room. um, and everything. That'd be great. But that's a later problem. But yeah, next year I've got plans. The rest of the year, I'm just muddling through, hoping to get affiliate. Hoping to get viewers, hoping to get affiliate. Like, today, there's no chatters, which is not a problem. Like, sometimes there's luckers. I'm not checking how many viewers are because it shouldn't change what I'm doing. Like, knowing how many viewers there are shouldn't change what I'm doing. Yes, if there's a chatter, I'll chat with them, which does change what I'm doing. But there could be 5 luckers, or no luckers, or 1 lucker, or 2 luckers, or whatever. And I shouldn't change how I'm acting, or what I'm talking about. Like, luckers, no matter how many, how little, should not change what I'm talking about. If there's chatters, yeah, chatting with them is gonna be different. Chatting with them is going to be very different. It's going to, like, I like chatters. I like them in chat. That's why I stream. Like, if I wanted to just play games, I wouldn't be streaming. If I just wanted to play games and have games played, I wouldn't be streaming. I'd be playing games and, like, maybe streaming if I had friends who wanted to watch and join in. But I won't be streaming every day. So yeah, I want to chat. I want to active chat. I want to involve chat. I want to involve chat in the games I play if possible. Like, not every game I can involve chat, but I can take chat's opinions, chat's helps and tips, chat's, like, advice in a game I'm playing or otherwise, and just, yeah, involve chat in what I'm doing, and have an involved chat. But yeah, so, yeah, and I've had an active chat before, and it's great. I've got a few viewers who are very active in chat, which is great. Not all my viewers are active in chat. Some of my viewers, like, say hi and then like, which is fine. Some viewers, for Mario Maker, just talk about Mario Maker stuff and, like, give us levels, and then when we finish levels, they go, which is fine. Some people just want the levels being played, and then they're gonna go and find a new streamer to play the levels, which is fine. Not every like Mario Maker like player wants to stay around and chat, but some do. But yeah, so I've got yeah. So let's just take this quiz at what is it? Console capture. So these are the Pokemon. So let's remove all this. That's bad. Oh, it's not plugged in. Okay. That's better. I was like, why is my keyboard not working? It's not plugged in. Okay. Let's fret. Let's fret. So let's close all those. Let's just have a Eevee. So that should edit. There's just Eevee. So there's just Eevee. Let's change Eevee's name to change Eevee's name, and I can't see it because my thing's in the way. It says juice, barbarian. So it says barbarian type. I shouldn't say type. I should say. Shouldn't say type. It should just say class. So Lex is gonna have to fix that for next week, but it's just a work in progress. This is something we've done before. this is something that Lexi had very little notice for. Lexi had like very little notice to work on this, and she's done a great job. Yeah, she's done a great job. She's what? That's not updating. There we go. It updates every now and then. I don't know how often it updates. I think Lexi put a timer on to update it. Because I think updating it when something changes is a lot harder to program. I think. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, it does update when something changes, and it just takes a while. Again, I don't code in JavaScript. I have coded in JavaScript. I don't like JavaScript because it's a identifier-less like system. Oh, over there, that black bar is meant to be over there. And is the game when I put the game in. The game does its stuff. That's the game. So yeah, there it goes. It just rechecks every so often and flicks the whole thing, which is fine. It's probably a smoother way of doing it, but I only gave Lexi like 4 days to work on it, and she only really had like 2 days to work on it, like a day and a half to work on it because we were so busy. Like, we were busy on Wednesday. We were busy on the she worked on Wednesday. Like I put this up on Tuesday. She worked on it on Wednesday, or like Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. I can't remember exactly. She started working on Wednesday. She worked a little bit on it on Thursday. She finalized it on Friday, but so Wednesday we went out. I can't remember where we went. Wednesday we went to the game shop to look at magic cards for Saturday, for today. So yeah, Wednesday went to the game shop to look at magic cards for a few hours for Saturday, and I got a bunch of good cards for my decks. For my deck, a bunch of good cards, and Lexi was feeling out of it, so she couldn't look for cards for herself, and she didn't even find a commander. But then we gave them a list on Thursday, and they came back to us on Friday night. Like these are the cards we could find, these cards we couldn't find, and so on. Just like to made a proxy list and all that crap, which is fine. So, then on Thursday we did a wash. It took a little while and played some Magic, just to chill. And then I had a stream. So we had a stream actually Wednesday and I had a stream Thursday. We played some Mario. And Friday we did a morning stream, because it's Friday, it's a 12 p.m. stream to 3 p.m. Friday we had a stream, and then so Friday we had a stream, and then Lexi went out to do voting for early voting. She did that. So yeah, she did early voting, which is great. And then then we did that. Then we came back home. Then she did some more programming. Yeah. So the week's been fine. Next week we haven't got many plans, but we are going to go to the zoo on Thursday, which is fine. Because we can't do it on Monday and Tuesday because we finish at 3, by the time we get to the zoo be 4, and the zoo closes at 5. So can't do that. But we can go early on Thursday. We can try to do it early Thursday. And yeah, go early Thursday, have a nice dream. Have a nice zoo outing, and then yeah. But yeah. But yeah. So there's the Pokemon. Let's say I got named. I got a Pikachu. I believe it's any Pokemon, even the ones outside of 151. But I think Let's Go Pokemon only has the 151. Maybe not even 150. Maybe not even Mew. I'm not sure if it's got more than 51. I have no idea because the Pokepark does connect to your Pokemon Go, but I'm not sure if it's got more than 151. If it does, that's great. I think there'll be a lot more Pokemon to play with. That means I might get Dark and Fairy and stuff. But Dark, Steel, and Fairy. But I doubt it. I doubt it's going to be more than 150 from 51. But yeah. Almost there. Just been vamping a lot. I'm gonna
So much vamping.
Yeah, I'm only getting like an hour's worth of Pokemon out of this.
Well, maybe you should do it on Sundays as well.
No, I want to do a story-driven thing only once a week.
That's fair. Oh, sorry about this. Sorry that it's taking so long. I didn't intend for it to. But it'll be worth it. It will be worth it. Are you just showing off our,
Yeah.
Cool. Try not to show that URL on Steam if you can help it.
I'm not.
Cool.
I don't show any URLs.
Cool. It should be secure-ish, but like... Let's not open ourselves up to any vulnerabilities we don't need to, huh?
That's fair.
It's just dumping the game file, and then you can edit the game file and put it back up. So bring it over here, and you can choose your options. Bob.
So do you want to talk about the system, the thing you've been doing?
No.
Or do you think it should be hush-hush because just
No,
like it?
Huh? I mean, I'm not breaking any laws. I'm breaking terms of services. No laws.
Yeah.
And if we were in Europe, we wouldn't even be breaking terms of services. Because they're not allowed to have it as a term of service.
I mean, what?
No hacking.
Huh.
Also, in Europe, they can't even take telemetry data to see if you're hacking or not. So if you're in Europe, you can just be like you can hack without risking your thing being banned. Please be careful with the Switch.
So if you're in Europe in a Switch, you want to be banned from online?
Yeah, they can't.
What if they do?
Well, then they're breaking the law, and there'll be a lawsuit against them, and it's a whole big thing.
But in Australia, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Turns out, the little countries that if you just if they were like, hey, we're gonna stand up to big corporations, and the big corporations are just like, all right, well, we're not gonna sell anything where you live. But if there's a lot of them and they all band together in something, I don't know, maybe like a union, then the big companies kind of have to, or they get sued for like actual real money, as opposed to, oh, you get sued for 2% of the profits you made from doing scummy thing. You know.
So what you're saying is we should move to Europe.
What I'm saying is Europe should move to us.
They
Well,
tried
fine,
that.
It's fine. Let us do it.
Actually, they tried that.
I'm not talking about Eurovision, sweetie.
No, I'm talking about World War I.
That's not the European Union. Don't you start with your false equivalences.
Lexi,
Terrible person.
Lexi, blame the sun. So, Lexi's almost finished, and I'll probably get an hour to play. It should be long enough to at least start the game. We get the basics of it started.
Alright, this is going to take a little while. Do you want to take a break for dinner?
There's only like an hour left.
Yeah, but then you can go for longer because you're not.
Go to sleep at 12.
Okay. You don't have to. Just a suggestion. This dumping of a thing is taking a little while, which is annoying, but it's fine. Everything will be fine.
How long is it taking?
When I started it when I came out here, and it's at 11%. So, 5 minutes, 8 minutes. I don't know.
A tea would be nice.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Thanks, Lexi, for making me a tea.
Yeah, alright. What kind of tea do you want?
Whatever's good.
Dirt. With honey.
I want to be fat of honey.
Just dirt then.
No, leave the can we creme brulee? I don't feel like a fudge.
Fair enough.
Also, we have to fix your checking when things update, because it makes the whole like bar white.
Yeah, it didn't before. I'm not quite sure why that changed. Oh, that's why it changed. I changed the background color. Yeah, that's an OBS thing. So, OBS runs custom CSS, right?
Yeah.
To make the background transparent. But apparently it runs that after the page is fully loaded. So having a script just reload Paul. That's right, when I rewrite it, it's not gonna have to refresh like that. It'll when it refreshes, it'll send code to the browser to be like, now refresh. Rather than just refreshing randomly. So only flash white once when you do a thing. When you update. So that'll be fine.
Yeah, shouldn't update when you press the update button?
Yeah, but that means it has to send something back to the browser. And that's like a whole thing that I couldn't be bothered to code. Because I didn't think of it until the last second.
So yeah, Lexi makes all the web stuff, because Lexi does. She does web stuff. I do software. Lexi does a little bit of software, but not as much as me. Isn't that right, Lexi?
What?
You do web, I do software.
I mean, I also do software.
Yeah, but not as much as me.
Which one of us has a released game on itch.io?
Which one of us asked our person for like a lot of help for that release game on itch.io?
Yeah, okay. You help me, because like it's way easier to do a thing with someone else like going through it with you. Peer programming is a thing for a reason, and you're better than a rubber duck. So take that as a compliment if you so desire. That I could have done it without you, but one, I enjoyed doing it with you, and two,
So you come down without me?
absolutely.
The game's at the exact state it's at?
Well, it wouldn't be exactly the same because, you know, every like butterfly effect, but like it would be as good. This would have taken a bit longer. That's fine too. Your help is appreciated, but it does not diminish my accomplishment.
I didn't say it did.
You kind of implied it did.
So, yeah. Lexi screaming, I don't know why. Not sure if you heard that, chat, but like went in some degree of that. So, hopefully the Switch is finished. Doing his thing. Because I like to play Pokemon now. I like to play Pokemon 2 hours ago, honestly. But today was time tight. I knew it would be time tight, but I didn't realize it would be this time tight. I didn't realize it would be 2 hours over. But hey, that's just tech sometimes. Sometimes tech takes a long time, even though it doesn't seem like it should. Transferring profiles between Switches was a lot easier than I thought. Like, a lot easier than I expected it to be. So yeah. What do I expect from Let's Go Eevee randomized Classlocke? What do I expect? Hopefully I don't have to change the starting Pokemon. I want it to be an Eevee, because it's gonna be weird not having an Eevee and having an Eevee around, and having Eevee around you but not having an Eevee. So I'm gonna keep the Eevee. Different abilities I'm fine with, like randomizing abilities. I'm not randomizing types because that just gets out of hand. I know most of 151's types. If it's still 151, I don't know all Alohan types, so there's that. But I know all of 151 types. Maybe I'll randomize. Maybe I'll randomize evolutions. I'm not sure. Nothing about it. But yeah, randomizing abilities, maybe stats, trainers and gyms. I think sounds good. Randomizing item drops sounds good. I mean, I might run low on Pokeballs. Who knows? I might get like some Great Balls early on. Like, so, or maybe not randomized items. I'm not sure. 'Cause I know,
33%.
a lot of the items in the game are just a bunch of Pokeballs, and if I randomize that, I might be out of Pokeballs, and that might be bad. Because unlike normal Pokemon, I may use 10 Pokeballs to catch Pokemon or more.
Well, you can always buy Pokeballs.
Yeah, but they're expensive.
This is true.
I just beat them out of little kids instead.
The other thing is
I don't know if new Pokemon would be new catch rates and stuff, or randomized catch rates. It might make it harder.
Wait, so what Pokemon are in this game?
To my knowledge, it's 151 plus low-end versions.
Okay.
I don't know if there's different Pokemon from the Pokemon Safari.
Yeah, or or once you beat it, there might be more stuff.
Yeah, but I know you can get a Pokemon Safari. You can transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can transfer like new Pokemon or if it's just Gen 1.
I imagine it's just Gen 1.
And yeah, like she hasn't finished it yet, so she's not sure what there is in the game.
Yeah. Alright, so when I was hacking the Switch, so everyone's like, what you gotta do is you gotta do some weird stuff.
A lot of pins.
Yeah, so you gotta take off a Joy-Con and you gotta like short out the pins in that little end bit. You wanna switch to both?
Yeah.
So, you can't even see. So people are like, oh yeah, so put a bit of file on here, and then plug it in, and it'll all work, and everything will be good. So I messed with that for like 40 minutes. Couldn't get it to work. And I'm like, hey, I wonder if I could just show the 2 pins by just sticking the end of my like fancy electronics traces in there. So it went, yep, and immediately worked. Almost threw the whole damn thing across the room. I was so mad that I could have just done that 40 minutes ago. So I've needed to do it like 4 or 5 times since then. It's just like, boop, done. Everyone's like, oh, it's so hard. You gotta do all these, people like 3D printed bits to go in to like do it for you. There's like 6 different methods, but no, you can just like, boop. I guess it's not up there because people don't have fancy magnetic tweezers with a tiny point on the end. But they should.
I'm gonna drop off and come back online as BRB when I'm finished. When this ready game, so like I'll have this as Classlocke rules and Vamping, and the other one.
And the other one, yeah, makes sense.
Let's go. It's Pokemon.
Time to go check, and then your tea's gonna be ready. It's good. Tea is good for you.
Tea is good. So yeah, I mean tea. I like tea. Tea's enjoyable. Well, we have a lot of tea. We go to T2, which is a tea chain in Melbourne. I'm not sure if I think other states have T2, don't they?
I think T2 is international.
Yeah, it could be.
But I don't know for sure. Alright, it's like 50%.
So there is a tea shop called the Tea Centre, which is another chain. But
it's much smaller chain.
It's much smaller chain, and all the stores that I know of have closed down, but they still have their online store. Because that's where I used to buy a couple teas that only the Tea Centre, and there's no equivalent at T2.
You want to drop a honey in this?
Sure. There's no equivalent at T2, and it's like, ugh, so annoying. But yeah, they have an online store, which when I first looked at it, didn't have the teas I wanted.
This is the third time you've talked about the Tea Center on screen.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
When I first checked on this online store, like, it didn't have a teaser one. Like, what? And I checked again recently and it hasn't teased, but they're out of stock. I was like, at least I have them.
Well, here's your teacher tea.
Do we have a cappuccino left?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not making you another tea.
No, that's fine. I'm just telling you we have a cappuccino left. That is my meds alarm. I have meds. Lexi! Can you give me some water?
Okay, in the future. Tell me before, right? I just go to sit down and get comfortable. Like,
I'm sorry.
where's water?
I don't know where water is.
Well,
Maybe it's in the computer room, maybe it's in the bedroom.
you can have a glass of water.
Okay.
No, dig down your bottle.
Okay.
You don't deserve.
Wow. Medicine.
You also don't deserve this. Listen. Speaking of first, all for you.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
Isn't Lexi so thoughtful?
I know.
So thoughtful. They're my meds. I take them every day at 10 because if I didn't take them at 10, I would barely go to sleep. I'm still testing, going to sleep. So Wednesdays I'm still testing some things to see if I can go to sleep, if I can like cheat sleep or not. And so far the success rate's not that high, but I still need to do more testing. So maybe I've had bad days or something, but yeah. And trying to cheat sleep. Or try and cheat my sleep meds. But yeah. Still need more testing. So Lexi said she's almost finished, which is good. Then she'll bring over the thing, and then we'll start doing the thing. I'll probably, if it starts soon, I'll play for an hour, even though it's over 2 hours. Even though it's over 3 hour length. I'll still play for about an hour, if it's soon. Or 45 minutes if it's not soon enough. But yeah, that'll be intro to the Classlocke. Whilst I'm here, let's edit the what's coming up. Log in, new event, Sunday. Tomorrow's going to be a long day, so I think it's Magic Gathering Arena tomorrow, because it's like, I can't be asked finding a new game to play, like, unless Lizzie can think of something for me to stream, and then I'll stream something else. But so far I'm streaming Magic Gathering, but Lizzie's going to be over, so I might need to find something else to stream. So we want to play something like together on the couch, we can play that together, but besides that, it's going to be Magic Gathering Online. If Lizzie is fine with just being on a laptop doing her homework and stuff. But yeah, so yeah, we shall see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow's going to be role-playing, and it's the first time I've jammed in a while. But it's a scenario I've jammed before, because it's an evergreen, which means I can jam multiple times. So we play Pathfinder Society, which is organized Pathfinder. In short, it's Pathfinder with rules, with set Pathfinder with more rules. That means you can pick a character up, play at any table you want, and keep playing that character through different tables and all that stuff. Don't have to keep the same party, same GM, same whatever. It's very handy. It's why I've got a level 6 that I've played since 2014, and so on. Yeah, 2014 the last time I played him. Well, first time I played him was, I think, yeah, 2013? 13 or 14 is the first time I played him. Yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah. It's fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy jamming it. I enjoy jamming. most people who play Pathfinder Society are like, I guess I'll GM, but like they prefer to play. I prefer to GM, honestly. I enjoy playing, but I enjoy not fretting if my character's gonna die, right? And I enjoy watching players roleplay, right? When it doesn't interfere with or interact with me. I enjoy watching players roleplay. I enjoy, like, I'm not gonna, like, for new players, I'm gonna play easy. For players who play for a while, I'm not gonna play easy, but I'm not gonna purposely play hard. Because I know some GMs, especially in our state, in our city, play hard. Where they don't describe what creature's fighting you, because you're gonna metagame it. They don't show pictures of what monster is, even if it's in the book, in the PDF, in the scenario, because you'll know what it is. They'll play enemies to their own preferences, not to what's in the book. They will ignore, like, obstacles and stuff to make it harder for you. And everything like that. And it's like, stop it. Just stop it. Not, like, some people might enjoy it, but not everyone. Like, yeah, your party has to agree to it for it to be enjoyable. And for good, I don't mean like democracy where it's the most votes wins. No, every player has to agree to it for every player to enjoy it. Yeah, like, I don't enjoy hard mode. Like, to enjoy hard mode, I'd have to make my character more optimized than it already is, which means I would have to play, make characters which are cookie cutter. Like, this is the best way to make this character, this class and race and ability combination. This is the best way to play that, to make it and play it. It's like, it's not fun for me. Like, my highest level character is a Cartomancer. So, in short, is Gambit from X-Men. Charges up cards, a deck of cards, which is like an Oracle deck, like a Tarot deck, Oracle, Tarot, whatever. Charges up cards, throws them with spells on them, and spells hit the enemy. That's what the cold class does, which is great. I took another thing, which means I can turn all my spells into cure spells. So I always have a cure spell ready. So I can go, can always cure people at range, which is neat. I have the ability to fly a few times per day, which is great. For 5 minutes per day in 1 minute intervals. And rounds, so combat in Pathfinder is 6-second rounds. So there's 10 rounds in a minute. So flying, I get to fly 10 rounds 5 times a day. 10 rounds in a row, 5 times a day. It's how much I get to fly, which is great. Very good. I really enjoy it. It's not the most optimized. Like, there's better ways to play the class, but it's like, this is way more fun for me. Like, a lot of fun. But yeah, so yeah, and I got a few other classes which are some optimized, some are like, this is more fun, and this is more flavor and fun than is optimal. Like, I've got a Hunter, which is a crossbow and ranger and a druid, so it's all pet focused. So it's like animal companion focused. And you're all about, like, buffing the animal companion, but also buffing yourself because of the animal companion. I got a social one, which is gets to be social. So, like, I get social buffs instead of combat buffs, which the class is more about combat buffs. So I took away some combat buffs and put in some social buffs. So, like, bluffs, like improved bluff, improved intimidate, improved charisma, escape artist, all that stuff. And then my cat, I can make him big or small. So big or small, which is great. my cat in small mode has plus 24 to stealth. I think it is plus 24 to stealth, which I think is absurd. Because my cat can turn from a large cat, like a normal sized cat, a normal sized cat, which is like a normal sized cat, so like a lynx, not a lynx, like a small panther, like a panther, like a small panther, whatever's like 5 foot long, 3 foot tall, or 4 foot, like 5 or 6 foot long, 5 foot, like 4 foot tall, right? 3 or 4 foot tall. That's the cat. I can turn him into a house cat, like a small house cat, like a bobcat, or like a small house cat. I can just touch him and whoop, big or whoop, small. And then when level 7, they become a big cat, like large, which is like 9 foot long, 7 foot tall, or something stupid, like huge, like a large cat. And that character plays with Lexi's character, who is a gnome, who throws bombs. Alchemist, but throws bombs. So she gets on the cat, and the cat goes, like, under the small cat, attached to the small cat goes big, Lex is on the cat, and yeah, just right around the cat, so you just use her move action, so you can just throw more bombs. And it's fun. It's a fun co-op class. Yeah. So Lexi, how long? So hopefully Lexi's almost finished and I'll be able to play some Pokemons. That is my hope. But yeah, I think I've talked about a lot today. And I like talking about like just random life stuff, or like what I got plans, what I've done recently, all that stuff. Like that's one part of streaming I like, is that I can just talk about my life to people. Like, I mean, people like jump on it or what or not, but it's like what I do on my days might be enjoyable to someone, or might be just like filler, and so there's no dead air. Because what I've noticed, and like not been told, but like noticed from people, is dead air is bad. Sorry, too much dead air is bad. I'm allowed to breathe, I'm allowed to pause, but I'm not going to go 5 minutes with no talking. That is bad. It's like some people when they stream, they get used to the whole like dictating what they're doing.
It crashed.
What crashed?
95% the extraction. Yeah, I know. Our choices are try it again. I mean, it crashed because it ran out of space. I just figured it would check, see if it had enough space before it started, but apparently it doesn't. So its choices are you officially start next week.
Yeah, I think it's not next week.
So
You're just gonna finish the stream here then.
Yep. So this is, I guess, yeah. A weird non-video game stream, kinda.
It's allowed.
Yeah, that's definitely allowed. So yeah, this is, I guess, the setup stream, and the actual stream will start next week. But we'll get it working well ahead of time. I'll try and get it working tonight if I've got time.
So the reason why this happened today was because on Thursday or Friday, I can't remember exactly which day, like yesterday or the day before.
It was yesterday.
Yesterday, during the day, like...
You mentioned that it was supposed to be randomized for the first time, and I didn't know that.
Well, I didn't realize that was... I didn't, like, realize that was a recommendation was randomized. I thought it was what I saw the person I watched did. But no, apparently that's recommendation is randomized, and I was like, you can't randomize Let's Go, it can't be done.
So I googled it.
And then, yep, randomizer. What can Let's Go? You just have to hack the Switch. I was like, okay, we need to buy another Switch. It's like, okay, we'll do it tomorrow. Okay, we'll do it tonight.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 things stacked in a trench coat all went round.
So you have to format that 30. You have to dump that 30 gig backup onto my PC somewhere.
Yeah.
As like switch backup, and then format it.
Yeah.
And then use that drive.
Yeah.
The game's only 8 gig. The game's only 4 gig. Why is dumping it so big?
I think it's not so big. It's just I'm doing it on the 16 gig drive.
Oh, 16 gig. Okay.
From my phone.
Oh, okay.
It was the only one I had handy.
And it's still something as 16 gig hard drive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I figured it would tell me if it was too, but it got so close. I had to just deleted a couple of things. But it is what it is. Sorry, y'all. But we'll start
Officially
fresh
next week.
week, and it'll be rad. And yeah. So tomorrow's stream is going to be a mystery stream.
Well, I put in Magic Gathering Arena.
Okay.
But if Lizzie wants to stream with me and do something together, we'll
Then
probably
Lizzie
play.
can learn magic.
Huh?
Then Lizzie can learn magic.
Yeah, she wants to.
I was going to suggest switch couch co-op games.
Yeah, or she wants if she wants to do homework, well, I'll play Magic. If she wants to play together, we'll play Overcooked, or.
But well, I've just gotten back from role playing, so
Yeah.
we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to start on dinner because I'm fucking starved.
Hey, we've actually done it, don't we?
Yeah.
Ah, that sandwich is not getting in then.
We might have it for breakfast tomorrow. It's in the fridge.
Oh yeah. Anyway, that's been me doing a lot of vamping, but I don't mind vamping. I don't.
You sure do like to talk.
When I'm streaming, I talk less though.
You do. You're still getting used to it. It's all
I need to get used to dictating what I'm doing, or like thinking out loud about what I'm doing.
I don't know. I think you make a good dictator.
A dictaphone.
Just use your finger.
I can't believe they chose that name.
Yeah.
Like it is a dictation phone.
Yeah, yeah, O is a common... Yeah, that's...
Technology has weird names sometimes.
Yeah.
Like the Wi-Fi's.
Yeah, Wi-Fi specific, particularly bad because it's a play on hi-fi, which is high fidelity, and then Wi-Fi is wireless fidelity, which doesn't make sense. It's not a real phrase. It's just fucking Australians.
No, what's worse is Microsoft certification names. You can't say MCSC without saying MCSC. There's no short way to say it.
It's like XKCD.
Yeah, it's like Mixik.
Yeah,
When you
XKCD
Muxuk?
was chosen on purpose
Yeah.
because it can't be...
Each syllable, you have to say each sound separately.
Yeah, it's an initialism. You can't make it an acronym.
Executed.
Executed.
Exquisited.
I think that's just... You're still just saying the letters just badly.
Yeah.
I think...
You
It
just-
sounds a bit like a... do you ever accidentally let go of a hose going at full force? Alright. Finish up and give me a hand in the kitchen?
Okay, so that's been me vamping and just playing the Let's Go Pokemon rules. Next week, I'll do a faster read up on the rules. But, I'll try and do a quick read up on the rules for the first few weeks until I get used to it and people watching used to it, and then I'll stop reading the rules every week. But there's a link to the rules if you go. There's a link to the rules. So if you ever want to read the rules, there's the rules. And our next stream is tomorrow at that time, and not exactly sure what game. But that's the game I put in. That's the backup game. So, yeah. Anyway, if you want to watch any of our previous videos, and ones that actually have games in them, here's our YouTube. Anyway, Classlocke will be ready for next Saturday, definitely. And we'll see you next time. Bye.